Hey, it is Dastro, and our highly anticipated patch version 0.38 is now out. You can download it on the Modernized Launcher, Epic Games Launcher, and Google Play. We have been telling you all for months how foundational this update is, and we are not joking. So let's break it all down in this video. Here are the 17 most notable things we updated in patch version 0.38. First, we have implemented a custom-made character skeleton. This is a game development pipeline thing that brings higher quality animations and optimization. Additionally, the apparel is fitting nicer and the character holds the items tighter during gameplay. Second, all of the animations have been upgraded for all game modes. The game is definitely going to feel different when you hop on. The animations are more realistic, smoother, cooler, and some of them have way more style. One point of emphasis was keeping the full control of the character while bringing more realistic animations. Another point of emphasis was being able to see your weapon cosmetics. Here are some of my favorite animations: sprinting with the weapon, secret reload, eye dive, grenade throw, kart race movement. There are way more, but I want to keep this video going, so be sure to pay close attention when you hop on and play. Third, we have added a player build progression system for all game modes. Compete will never be the same. Create a player build with your playstyle that starts at 50 overall with the ultimate goal of reaching 99 overall. And here's how it fully works. When you log in for the first time, you'll select a game mode and create a player build for that game mode. There are three main parts to the Compete player builder. The first part is all about customizing your head. You can also change all of this stuff later. The second part is where you'll customize your playstyle by selecting your attributes. It all starts with physical attributes: height, weight, and muscle. As you adjust the physical attributes, your skill attributes will also change because each skill attribute has a certain cap based on what you're selecting for your physical attributes. Each size, small, balanced, big, muscular, has its pros and cons. Next are your skill attributes. With skill attributes, you can further refine your playstyle. The skill attributes you select here are what you're going to be at 99 overall. Your skill attributes cannot be changed later. On the third part of the builder, you'll assign your traits for your player build. Traits further enhance your playstyle, and traits can be changed later. Additionally, there might be more pages in the player builder depending upon the game mode. And lastly, you'll name your build and confirm. Congratulations, now your build is made. You can go grind to 99 overall by playing the game and earning XP, which unlocks attribute points. When you add those attribute points to your player build, then your overall will go up. In the end, you'll be 99 overall with the max attributes that you selected when creating your build. Additionally, you can make and save multiple builds. You're not restricted to just one build. For example, you can have a big guy with no speed, a big guy with max speed, a small guy with high damage reduction, a balanced guy, etc. The possibilities are endless. No one build is the same. Also, I want to note that the layout has changed a bit to handle the player builder. Character customization is now tied to each player build, so you can have different looking player builds that have different cosmetics equipped. You can also switch between your builds really easily in your locker. Just know that you'll only see your builds for the game mode that you have selected on the main menu. So if you want to see your BR builds, then you need to make sure that you have BR selected. If you want to see your kart race builds, then make sure you have kart race selected. And just so you know, the difference in overall ratings between players won't be so significant to where you can't compete. You're able to reach a 90 plus overall in less than 10 hours of gameplay. In the future, you'll even have the option to buy a 99 overall rating. This build progression system is a huge deal. Why? More control over your playstyle, more replayability, more progression, more depth, more strategy. It gives players a defined goal. Players will think about the game more. Players will grind more. The cosmetics and the stuff that we sell should become more meaningful to the player. With all that said, we're thrilled about this super deep system, and it's an integral part of my full vision for Compete, which is why I wanted to take a moment to clearly explain this setup to you, because your journey to 99 overall starts now. Fourth, we have pushed big optimizations. You will enjoy better and more stable performance on PC and Android. You'll still need a pretty good Android to play. In general, the game is optimized. We have been working on it for over a year on the optimization specifically because it's super serious stuff. It's everything from the character, the items, the landscape, the roads, the buildings, high level of quality, the game design, the art vision, PC, mobile, the game engine we're working with, and many more that I'm not even listing. There are a lot of variables that had to be considered, but I can happily report that we have crushed it here. There will be more improvements that will come in the future, but in the shortest term, we're happy with these optimizations and we're moving forward. Fifth, there's a new onboarding flow for when players load up the game for the first time. Players are now required to select their game mode and create a player build. This is a very important change because players will now be aware of the vision of the game within the first 30 seconds of loading up. Way too many players weren't realizing we're more than a BR game and we have a player builder, but now they will for sure see it right when logging in. Also, in the future, you can expect us to add a short tutorial that players will need to go through before creating a player build. 6, the new menu UI. It's fire. There's an upgraded menu lobby scene with some high quality character movement. We also pushed big upgrades to the sub pages on the menu. You'll find some nice improvements to the lighting here on the main menu also, which in turn give the character and cosmetics much higher quality. 7th, we added a bunch of new preset heads. There are a few more ethnicities and skin colors now. We'll be sure to keep growing this in the future. We also have a special preset head joining us, and it's Grandpa. 8th, we added 11 new hairstyles, which are all free. I gotta say, we have quite the extensive hair library. I can't name a single game that gives away this many cool hairstyles for free and at this insane of quality. We have so many hairstyles because it's really important to me that people can get on Compete and create a unique avatar without having to pay money, because we have big plans for the future of the metaverse. 9th, we've upgraded the character customizer even more. In addition to the heads and hairstyles, you can now change your eye color, adjust your eyebrow color, and even change your eyebrows for a truly personalized look. We have 15 different eyebrows to choose from at this time. 10th, new cosmetic items are ready. New weapon skins, new equipment skins, new apparel, new carts, new shoes, new outfits, new stickers, new player cards. There's a bunch coming, even items of divine rarity. When will they be released? Well, better follow along with the shop and ticket, or you'll have to pick these up with Compete token on the marketplace later. 11th, we've been fine-tuning our audio and you'll notice significant improvements. For the kart race, we have upgraded the engine sounds, boosts, opponent hits, warnings, collisions, and more. We've also updated the audio occlusion in Blitz Royale. So if obstacles block the sound source, the sound will be fainter. For example, gunfire outside a house will be muffled if you're inside. This adds a total new level of realism. We've also put a lot of effort into improving the footstep audio for a better experience. And that's not all. You'll find more audio changes if you listen closely. 12th, a ton of virtual effects have been optimized and improved. Some include muzzle flashes, bullet impacts, bullet casings, bullet trails, the safe circle, the exosuit, and more. This remains a work in progress, so you can expect more upgrades. 13th, I have slightly nerfed the exosuit and trampoline, specifically when using them in combo and going vertical, because some of you guys were using those trampolines with the exosuit to jump straight up to the moon. This was not its intended design. It's more of a hit the trampoline and go up 2 stories and maybe go up 1 extra story with the exosuit, not 10 stories. What's funny too is that a lot of new players thought people were cheating when using this combination. 14th, we have brought back the silenced assault rifle called the Secret. Only OGs know about it. It has also been slightly buffed since last time. The first person reload is so nasty on this. Expect us to keep growing the loot pool. 15th, be on the lookout for new loading screens. These loading screens teach players about the game and the economy. They are fire. Fun fact, our game loads so fast that we had to extend the loading screen time a little bit just so that you could read them. 16th, we've added a new mobile graphics setting on PC. This lets players use mobile graphics on their computers. Now, many lower end computers can access Compete for the first time. Additionally, those who experienced lower FPS on their lower end computer can now enjoy the game at a higher FPS while playing on those mobile graphics. This is awesome because oftentimes we have players coming in with lower end PCs and they can't play because their PC is too crappy. Now they can finally enjoy Compete. 17th, there is a new game recap screen implemented to handle all the progression systems. It's also a bit more visually pleasing, has some nicer animations, and improved audio. Look, there's a bit more that we have updated. You can read it all on our patch notes linked above or below this video. And boys, I know it's been grindy since the last update, but this is a huge part of the Compete Foundation getting laid right now. This is stuff that we need to implement to be successful. It's going to allow us to bring fast and meaningful updates at the level of quality that we all want, and you'll start to see that soon. As a reminder, this is early access, and my full vision isn't in the game yet, and there's still stuff for us to work out and improve. The game is not even supposed to be available, but you know we're built different and cut from a different cloth, so you can access and play the game at any time and come ride this development wave with us. We appreciate you guys who have been grinding with us. We see you and thank you. Lastly, the ticket will be refreshed really soon. I'll have more news on that shortly. With all that said, go download the latest Compete update. This has been Dastro, and let's f***ing compete.